All right, good evening, everybody. This is Todd Mitchell. It is Wednesday, right before the market is going to close here. So I've got it set up. Let's do a little review. Let's take a look at the trade that I outlined yesterday. Now, of course, hey, that was the one stock that didn't really do much other than trade lower and then recover at the end of the day, and that's SVRA. And the market was extremely strong today. A bunch of stocks exploding higher, and of course, the one I picked was down, but then completely recovered at the end of the day, which I believe is a good sign. Of course, I think this can go a lot higher because if you look at the candle, I mean that's pretty much a reversal pattern. Okay, I mean look at where we opened up. We opened up at 1340. I basically told you that you're looking to buy it. The highest you would be buying it would be the close of yesterday. Okay. It closed at 1333. I was telling you to buy it anywhere from 1333 down to the low of the day of 13 even. Well, it closed at 1305, but traded all the way down to 1219. Let's take a look at an intraday chart. So, make a long story short, I did what I said I was going to do. I pretty much bought it between, okay, the 1333 and the 13. So basically 1320 is where I'm long. 1320, it's at 1305. Now my stop is basically below 1219. I'd say 5 cents below the low of the day. At 1214 would be stop. I'm looking for the market to break up through the 10th high, which is Wednesday's high of 1354. Once that officially breaks up through that high, this would be a free trade, and then I'd be looking for the market to move higher. If you take a look at the RSI, the 2-bar RSI is extremely, extremely overdone, and I believe this was the fourth day where we closed below 10, which is an extreme reading. Each time you see that 10 or below the market, you get a pretty nice bounce, and we are trading above the bigger average here, which is the 200, okay? All right, so that's SVRA. So I'm long right in here. We closed right in here. We recovered nicely here. But again, overall, the trend is up here. Now, of course, you could say, hey, well, God, there's so many markets that just took off. And I agree. I mean, look at the E-mini S&P 500, the overall market, new highs today again. I mean, take a look at this market, folks. I mean, just straight up, not only from the beginning of the year, but heck, since Trump got into office, this market has been just parabolic, to say the least. So extremely, extremely strong market. So you got the ES there, you got the Russell breaking to new highs finally, okay? Because as you can see in here, the small caps, this was the high. So essentially, we created that ascending triangle, right? And we broke up through it today, okay? So as the the S&P is making new highs, the Russell was not able to do that. But today we broke up through, so crazy, crazy. And then the Dow, again up, that matches right with the E-minis, right? And then let's see the QQs, right? The NASDAQ market up too, crazy market. Let's look at crude oil. I mean, crude oil, I mean, we're in a huge run there still. Let's bonds, interest rates are, these are the bond futures, 30-year bond futures. So just kind of not doing, so we didn't get killed on bonds. Interest rates, even though the market's through the roof, you would think bonds would be down, and they're not, they weren't huge down. So we kind of came back today. And then, of course, gold, just literally on a tear since this day. And take a look at this, okay? Now take a look at this. Oversold. Actually, we're making lower lows and price here. And as you can see in the RSI troughs, not so much, right? You got trough number 1, trough number 2 is slightly lower than trough number 1, but substantially lower lows. And just take a look at that. So this GLD is an ETF, right? I mean, literally a huge run. 117 to 125. That's a big, big move. All right. Let's take a look at one that I'm looking for tomorrow. So we know we're long SVRA. Okay. Look at Starbucks. Starbucks hit over 6. I mean, just crazy. Okay. Strong. Tesla working its way up. I've been bullish for quite a while here. My God, Microsoft again. Crazy. Amazon. Look at Amazon. Jeff Bezos, well over $100 billion in wealth. Today was a big day for him. But, I mean, take a look at this. So, again, that's a long-term holding that I've had for quite a while. Great trade. Look at the CMI trade that I pointed out back in, I don't know, 2 months ago, whatever, 160, 162. Up. Stop now was right below here on the remaining shares. Nice trade there. And so let's take a look. AMBA. AMBA is a great setup, a nice reversal day, hitting some major support, okay? Look at that. The two moving averages coming together, converging, and beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Now, this actually came up on my watch list yesterday because why? Well, we had a huge down day, right? Huge down day. And on that down day, we closed for the first time on the 2-bar RSI below 10. Okay, take a look at this. It was actually second day, right? Boom, right there. Close of 2.37 on the 2-bar RSI. Put it on my radar to take a look at that. And then, of course, just because you're oversold doesn't necessarily mean you're looking to do anything. You want to see if it's pushing down into support, okay? So if this comes up on your watch list at night, right, that gives you a potential trade for the next day, right? So the next day, a logical buy limit would be at 53.77, okay? And we bounced up from there. Let's just take a look quickly at an intraday chart. Let's look at a 5-minute chart. So look at that. Hit this low. I mean, look at, again, the patterns and everything I teach works on any market, any time frame. You hear me talking about that inside vertical bar quite a bit, right? Take a look at the low of today. Look at that. Right at 11:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take a look at that. You had a lower high than the prior bar and a higher low. Right? Look at what your risk is on here. If you're looking to buy about 5 cents above 53.54, which is the high of that bar, you'd be looking at 53.59. 53.59 with the stop at 53.32. Okay? You'd be risking like 25 cents on this looking for a bigger move. Look at that. I mean, a huge move. Moved over a point almost in a straight line. All right? So the market ran from 53.59 to 55.04. Huge move. Okay? So these are the type of patterns that you're looking for, right? Once you get them, those are phenomenal, phenomenal moves. Okay? So I know I'm rambling. I apologize. Hope you get something out of this. I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.